Hey, winners quarters finals top 16 Border Brawl 4. Welcome everybody. My name is Komedo.
And I'm Clue, but we gotta get straight into this game.
No time for introductions. We're getting right into it.
Yeah, I believe these two have never met in bracket before, and they both are very excited to play against each other.
Yeah, I mean, I'm quite excited to watch it myself. I mean, I always consider, like, whenever I watch one of these regionals that BassMage is at in BC, you see him fight like Ouch in like winter semis or something like that. But I don't think I've seen him play against any of the other like really strong BCR hitters before, so I'm quite excited to see how this goes.
We definitely have a good start right now. The main thing with this matchup is Jigglypuff has insane edge guarding potential, and Aegis commonly known that while maybe strong in in a lot of different categories, getting back to those stages is pretty hard at times.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think one thing that makes it a lot easier for Puff to edge guard a character like this as well is that, especially on Pyra, your recovery tools don't have like active hitboxes really to challenge Puff's aerials at all. A lot of characters are able to at least swing at her with the things that they're recovering with to be able to get up. Something like a Pyra uppy is so skinny, you're going to be able to just like drop zone fair that so easily every time. There's not really any threat there.
Yeah, lots of nair trades and things like that, but BassMage with a strong stock lead. The hard part is Tickle now has to find a way to get a direct kill, but with how light Puff is, like, you can't get like a down air up air like pretty easily.
That's true.
Like BassMage kind of gives it up.
The kill confirm windows, like off the down tilts and all that, do close pretty early. That is a good point.
Yeah, BassMage is super good at falling off the SDI. People can like try to SDI Jigglypuff drill to make it harder to get involved. So BassMage is so seasoned that it makes it look easy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he knows exactly what's coming here. This character, Pyra, doesn't exactly have the best, like, the best ways to swing out, like, reversals and such that will take a stock from center quickly. You kind of have to call out something to really get a big hit off with this character, so.
Yeah, Puff can just go to the other side of the stage here.
Yeah. She's just going to chill in the corner. Doesn't really care.
F-tilt in the corner, just play face.
There you go.
Good stuff by Tickle fighting back with his own F-tilt. He's able to break this, so it's only one stock down, but in the spot again, Tomato.
Nice dare. That was a really cool option to cover that, because back air, of course, he would have been able to tech there, but that downer is the only really thing that would have hit him and sent him into a perfect angle. That was really cool usage of that move.
Jigglypuff's like crazy air drift just lets you be able to follow up against like the recovery route there, and you just need a little bit of movement. You don't need to like kill directly off the side.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the matter of draining the resources, right? As soon as you're able to hit him a couple times, he's just in a position where he can't do anything else.
Yeah. Puff's a character that's interesting because although not viewed as like the best character ever, the minute you lose your jump off stage against Jigglypuff, like they can just put you away unless like a very small subset of characters.
Absolutely.
It's definitely odds.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely rough. I can see how, especially you lose an early stock like that. Like the matchup like this would be super volatile. Like in the sense of super lead heavy. Like as soon as Tickle has the lead like this and Puff has to press into Pyra, now we're talking about some early kills and some Puff having to overextend a little bit. We're gonna see some big punishes coming in from Tickle, rather than Tickle having to run into him to try and even the percent gaps.
I like Tickle's counter pick here with the Hollow Bastion with the Hollow Platform, but okay, you're gonna get there.
Yeah.
The main thing that I believe Tickle's picking the stage for is you can do the down air striking on that top area, but also you can hang underneath it, and it's really hard for Jigglypuff to approach you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It builds a little loop for you, and that might be just what Tickle needs to hold on to his lead like this.
Whereas Pyra's got the auto cancel up there, the sharking potential is ridiculous, but you also have to like, if you're going to take that position, Puff can really like do a lot of trick mix-ups, like in out with her short hop with her very low jump height, to where she can kind of poke you out, and you're not really going to be able to challenge it without being in fear of getting whiff punished by her crazy air drift.
Definitely.
So it's like even with the sharking being that strong, you still got to worry about like options like that. Like the pound can come and whiff punish you so easily if you try and F-tilt or something like that. You whiff as Pyra.
Yeah, that was a really good downward angled pound. You're able to angle the pound slightly when you're in the air, and it gives you slightly some follow-ups. Which is really good at that. That was also like +3.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think about.
That move is crazy. For a character that doesn't really have very good traditional burst, that move does a lot of work.
This game is evened out pretty well.
Yeah, it's true.
I think the spot where like if you get down it, it's just don't necessarily die.
Absolutely.
Like,
even a down tilt, really.
Yeah. Like both these characters are just so good at blowing each other off that like, it's really hard to tell what the difference is if this is like a distinct stock lead.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, especially on the stage, like we're talking about sharking under the platform, but I think a big factor for Tickle this game has been you staying on the platform, honestly. Because that's another thing. is that Puff does not have the tools to really challenge you vertically at all in that position. Like that up air is not gonna accomplish much, even if it does hit, and if it doesn't, it's really, really laggy.
That was an insanely good catch.
Yeah.
That Tickle did, but also what BassMage just did. In terms of like Jigglypuff's air dodge, even after you air dodge, you can use the insane amount of air drift to weave back and forth, but Tickle called out the drift and got the kill there.
Yeah. I mean, that's such a big part about fighting characters like this is, like, you know that, like, characters like Puff, Yoshi are going to be able to kind of throw out stuff and just be able to mix up their drift, like, incredibly strong, especially characters with a bunch of jumps.
Okay, you're fine.
But that's, like, just being able to with the big options and down there up here!
That's the weakness of Jigglypuff. You're so light, so sometimes when you get caught by those brilliants.
Yeah, absolutely. That balloon gets popped very quickly.
Oh, with the smash, when we have like the smash data up, it just has like everything on their start GG.
That's
cool
cool,
to
yeah.
see. It was able to have all the information like straight in our hands.
The new technology. Shogi and Quan are always innovating.
That's true.
This is like, that was a crazy reversal of fortune there from that last game, from game one. Like, that's like I was saying before, the lead in this matchup, as soon as Tickle was able to establish that, even in just stock one, like, it just looked so much better for him. He was able to take so many better interactions, so much better risk reward for him.
Oh, he rounds that pound,
Wow.
that's huge. Okay.
Nice blazing end though. See,
Yeah.
that what I was saying before in game one, where Pyra doesn't really have the tools to swing out with her recovery, like with the up B and stuff, that is the tool. Like, that jump side B is the thing that you can do to cover a bunch of options from Puff and really like contest her there. The problem is though, if you mess that up, you're committing your jump to that, you are gone.
Yeah, you are just going to get hit by like an air or fair from Jigglypuff, and it's going to be end the stock. So you have to use it sparingly, but it's also a very, very good option to like mix up your recovery. That's like usually pretty linear.
Absolutely. I like this Smashville pick.
This is super good.
I didn't want to
Having
say.
the smaller stage, even though the layout looks the same, don't get
Wow,
twisted.
that
That
jump.
center stage to the ledge is so close.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like-
One thing I really like about this for BassMage is that the positions that you do win in center stage, like of course the stocks are going to come from off stage.
That's good. That's gone.
Like
that's gone.
I was saying,
Nair. Yep.
the positions of power for Puff are when you have them off stage. On a stage like Smashville, Tickle's been so good about playing the center. At earlier percents on this stage, you hit Pyra out, she's going to be off stage. On a stage like Hollow Bastion, like in that last game, like maybe 10, 20 earlier, like later percents are when they would actually start being pushed out from center to the edge.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to take a lot more interactions for that. In that second stock there, he takes a fair, gets pushed out to the edge because of how small a stage it is, and he just dies. He just evaporates.
Yeah, basically, just this giant stock lead is just saying, I have 5 minutes on the clock. Okay, you get hit by the back air there. You got 5 minutes on the clock though. You still got a full stock lead. You can just kind of like play it safe and just take your good hits. And like just like his.
Wow.
Now you have a situation where if you get another edge guard or a ledge trap potential, that F throw is just
That F throw is so potent.
back.
It's actually ridiculous. That angle is so disgusting against characters like Pyra.
Yeah, like in the year 2025, we talk about moves like Kazuya Gates of Hell, like Game Watch down smash, and sending people at like harsh, super harsh angles. But like Jigglypuff's F throw is insane.
It's pretty ridiculous.
You see it sitting at like almost a 90-degree angle, and then after like that happens, like certain characters, it's like, okay, Jigglypuff goes out there. I'm okay to trade with you because I won't die to the trade ever, and I'm just going to like try to hit you with an air or a fair, and if you lose a jump, it's over.
It's so crazy. Like, it's crazy to me that that there's so many characters in this game, and there's such a depth of crazy shit in this game that a character like Puff can have all this kind of stuff and be able to put characters like Pyra, Mythra that are like crazy good in these situations, and the character's just not good.
Yeah, Puff has been has extremely early kill potential stuff with like rest. We haven't seen rest yet for any of these kills.
It's true, yeah. I mean, this is like the thing as well. BassMage knows that he can go for the interactions that will lead to rest, but with stuff like an up air leading into it, and if you don't get the situation, he's just gonna go up.
That's crazy. The Jigglypuff dash attack had so much trample, it just went through and hit. But
yeah, that is wild. It's like, why would you go for like an up air rest when you can go for like a fair and then it pushes them off stage and you're still gonna get killed early off that, right? Like, and it's more consistent. Yeah,
Jigglypuff in BassMage's hands is so cool because you're able to tell that like there are situations where Jigglypuff distinctly has a 50-50 on taking your stock or not based off the jump or your recovery option. And BassMage has been playing the game for so long that he's able to identify those situations, capitalize correctly, and it's making Tickle Nick look a little lost right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rough situation to be in. As like I said before, chasing the lead in this matchup, especially when you're only playing Pyra, it's rough.
Okay, good job fighting back. You have a big sword, so if you're able to call out how BassMage is going to approach you, there are ways that you can fight back, get a little extra percent too.
Boy, nice uppy usage there, snapping the ledge. I like that a lot.
Okay, yeah, fighting back again. Corner. That's what we want to see. Yeah,
But like even so, each hit you're getting, if you do get back to center, you take another hit off stage and you're in that exact same situation again. Rollout usage gonna get called out, but out of the confirm window, like you said early in this set.
It's too light.
Many characters would have died in that situation. Puff is not one of them, but also many characters would not have gotten kill sparked in that situation.
That's the blessing of PS2. Able to win that situation. Okay. I think for the astute viewer, they're probably wondering where's the Mythra right now. If you haven't watched the BC set before, Tickle Nick plays Pyra.
Yeah, this guy is a little bit of a freakazoid on the sticks. He is really, really strong fundamental player, but he also has this bag of about 100 tricks with Pyra, where it's like you would not play against your average Pyra, like Mythra player with Pyra, and see them do half the stuff that he does. Like this guy has optimized Pyra ledge planking. Like that is just so ridiculous, and so many characters, so many players. Sorry, just if you're not ready for that bag of tricks, like you're just gonna get trampled. But BassMage just looked really poised.
Jigglypuff there going through the side B is gonna look really rough. Looks rough for Tickle.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're not able to like skip the ledge as easily. Oh, pound, that's a huge pound. When you get a pound at 0% and then spots, this is a huge opportunity to get big damage.
There does pull out, but gets a pickup afterwards anyways.
I like the way that BassMage is weaving in and out, like the drifts on these aerials and things like that to make sure they're safe and just like apply good shield damage, even though you're fighting against a sword character.
Yeah.
Which is like usually pretty hard to do that against.
I mean, it's like we said before, a character like Pyra, even though he has a big sword, and he's using it to the full effect right now, just whacking BassMage for his air drift, calling out the jump ins. But like, the thing is, this character isn't going to be able to aggress on you with any of that big sword, any of that big disjoints, and you're just gone. That's it.
That's how it is. When you fight against Jigglypuff, like, Tickle was trying to aim for the ledge with the up B against like a static character. Jigglypuff's Nair is active for like 30 frames or something like that. It might be like 28 or something.
You don't even have to time it.
like you don't need the sweet spots. You just need the boop. And if you get like the sour spot or stuff like that, sometimes it just combos into fair, or sometimes it just ends in stock.
100%. I mean, it's like there's a lot of characters you get to timing mix up that kind of stuff against. Puff is not one of them. Unfortunately, you just have to eat it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, with all that, Tickle does get a game. Very well played. We see the game where he's able to sustain a lead early. He does able to chain into a game. Those interactions he's able to take a lot better. But the rest of those games are going comfortably BassMage's way.
Definitely. Oh,
and
we got another set coming up.
Big D and Embo Z.
These two have met many a times.
I can imagine, yeah.
This matchup is not fun for Ice Climbers.
I can also imagine that, yeah. You know what? We were talking about a character